Hi everybody, David here, and I am at Black Creek Pioneer Village just to have some fun. You know, I want to travel back in time, look how the past was in Canada, and see how our ancestors used to live here. So I thought it'd be a lot of fun, and I decided to take you guys with me. So let's go. And we have Kevin with us.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we do. We're traveling back in time, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, here we go. Ready? Let's go. Come on. Go, do it. There's a lot of things going on in Canada's Wonderland, and oh, what's this? We are going through the past, see the past through their eyes. So let's go. Once we're through these doors, we are going into the doors of the past of Pioneer Village. This is how we used to live back in the olden days. Oh my goodness. This is amazing, Kevin. Kevin, you are here in the past with me?
Yeah.
Oh
I brought something from the future.
We have a map here. And this map, apparently there's something going on at 12 o'clock around this area. She said with animals. And we get to pet animals. Are you going to pet animals with me? Unlike last time when we went to Animal Kingdom.
I'll see how.
What's definitely great about Pioneer Village, that it definitely has an old, authentic look to it, which is really fun. So right here is the tinsmith place, and you can tell because they have a little tin cup. So we got this up here, the tinsmith, Chas Shaw tinsmith.
Oh, look at that! That's what the bathtub used to look like.
All sorts of things like that. Chandeliers and pots and things like that.
Thank
Nothing
you.
that you could put, you're welcome. Nothing you could put on the fire because it has a lower melting point, so you can't cook it.
So you can
could-
put this
you
on
could
the
put
fire
hot-
to boil the water.
No, you can't.
Okay.
You have to still use a cast iron pot for that.
Right. Interesting.
But you can put hot items into it for serving.
Ah, interesting. And what, was this an actual tinsmith house?
When this building was built in 1850, it started out as a store, but in 1855, it became the Berwick Tin and Sheet Iron Factory. So this is a reproduction of the poster for that building. And when we were given a copy of that original poster by the Vaughan Museum, because they needed some replacements made, and when we realized it was the building that we had, we kept a few copies for ourselves.
So you don't want to check the barn out? You want to check out the barn?
Yes. I told you
You get
that.
so much history here if you talk to them, and ask them questions.
Yeah.
The people here know a lot about the stuff that are, because a lot of this is real historical things that were built in the 1800s and that are still standing
Strong smells.
today. Strong smells. I'm guessing animals. Oh my goodness. I hear a sheep. I'm spooked by this place actually, because I'm scared that there's gonna be an animal here, like a bull or something. And so this is what they would use, I'm guessing, to that sheep looks tired, sounds tired. I don't know where that sheep is coming from. Yes, I hear you, buddy. This looks like it's for the winter time, a sleigh. Some tools there. Yeah, this is how our ancestors used to live.
No, it's a barn.
Oh, yeah.
It's right here.
Ancestors used to have barns, no?
They don't live in them.
And this would be to pull people, I guess?
No,
Because that's
hay.
for the horse. Oh, the hay. Kevin is more educated than me.
Strong grain brain. Use. I can't read it.
Strong. Yeah, let's forget about reading. We're not here to educate. Just found our special visitor, the sheeps. There's some sheep over there. Oh no, it's still in there.
Yeah.
The one that's making the noise is in there. But there's two sheep over there. And then there's another one. There's another one over there making sounds. So this is the fire pumper, where I guess when when there would be fires in town, right? They can put out the fire, hence the hose and everything. That actually looks pretty good for what, 1800s?
Late 1800s.
Late 1800s? Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
no, mid. Like 18.
Oh, mid. Oh wow. Okay. That's interesting.
Coming close to mid.
So they have all the information. If there's nobody here that can explain this to you, there's definitely information on the side like that you can read. They should put this out a little bit more though, but whatever. Up here is the saddler and harness maker. So they make collars, saddles, harnesses, leather.
To be made in a shop like this, anything from the humble baseball to gear for a firefighter, and even things for the kitchen like pot holders.
ובכל מיני בקשות לא רק כמו מוקף או זה, אלא לדוגמה כובע של כבאי, או כדור, או... ואז מכינים משלמים, ואז מכינים, או לדוגמה משהו שמחזיק עכשיו בשביל משהו חם, קומקום רותח.
And so here we have some leather samples, different animals, different finishes. Feel free to look through those.
Little toy horse here.
Sorry?
Is this a toy horse?
Well, Lucky is more than a toy.
Oh.
Lucky is our miniature giant Clydesdale.
We call him Lucky?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
He's very lucky. He's survived a long time in here.
Oh, wow. Yeah, so I found out apparently, number one, you can film, but they ask you to not film too much. Like, they want to leave a lot of the learning stuff for the people here to educate, and I think that's fair. I think they need a reason for people to come and enjoy things and experience it in their own way. This is not a theme park after all. And another thing is a lot of the stuff in there that you see is authentic from the time that they came from. By the way, the small horse, I know I cut it off quick, but that horse was an example. It wasn't a toy. It was an example to show how the harness goes on the horse in real life. So that was pretty cool. And the fire hat that Kevin saw, I thought was pretty cool too.
Yeah, that was awesome.
This place is the groceries, hardware, paint, oils, dry goods, clothing, boots and shoes. Okay, so let's check this place out.
There's also a hidden place.
There's a hidden place? We'll go check out the hidden place after. We got some cloth here. Oh, wow. What? 62.5 cents per roll? That's interesting. And we got some dishes here. Oh, shoppers to Lasky Corner. We're able to get products from all over the world. Can you spot coffee from Brazil or tea from China? Ooh, where is it? I don't know. I wouldn't be able to tell.
Maybe Brazil.
Where's the coffee from Brazil?
All the coffee's over here.
Oh, there. That was easy. We found it. Toys, toys, toys. Where are the toys?
Right here.
Oh, we got toys right here. This is what the kids in the village used to play with back in the 1800s. This is what people would use to write letters back in the day. So they would dip it in the ink, and I was told that it would be sharper back then. So that would be cool, man, to write a letter like that. Oh, there, I'm signing right now. So this is where the mail would go, where people would come and get their mail. That's pretty cool. This is where the postmaster used to work back in the day. He had a nice little desk there. It reminds me of, remember the Muppet Christmas Carol?
Oh, yeah.
And I guess this is where the storage is? Because there's a lot of brooms here too. A lot of pots. Oh, there's a light. Back in my day. It says it goes to the town hall or the event pavilion or the washrooms.
The restroom. Never mind. I made a mistake.
Really?
Yes. Look,
Oh, it looks like there's a nice little garden here. I feel like we're at the cottage right now. Remember Wasega? This is how I feel Grandpa would have made. He would have loved this. This would be like the cottage, because Grandpa was definitely old school when it came to a lot of this stuff. I think we can walk up to that stove over there. This is talking about spirits.
We need
I'm creeped out. But all I see here is a stove right
Constantine here.
now. If I see any spirits, I'm leaving.
I'm calling
Pioneer
Constantine.
Village. I'm calling Constantine. I'm calling the Winchester brothers. I'm calling the Ghostbusters. So here is the halfway house. This is a food safe area. No pets, please. Wait, can we bring pets to Pioneer Village? Oh, wow. Okay, so yeah, this is like a place where it was like a hotel, basically. You can see this is where people would come, drink, candle pouring workshop. But they had the wine, the alcohol there. Let's take a shot and see. Some people would dine over here, maybe a family, maybe people would go on a date or something. I don't know. Yeah, so this, I guess, is kind of like the living room area, maybe, where people can just hang out, have fun. Someone's mom is up there. Guessing this is where people would come have dinner. All together, like a dining option. They definitely have a lot of room for people to eat. There's Grandma again. And then, what's that in there? Oh,
Thank you.
It's the pantry.
oh, it's the pantry.
Yeah, so it's an area to store ingredients and equipment.
Oh, interesting. This is the kitchen, I'm guessing?
Yes, so the building was a hotel, and they had probably a full-time cook. Some hotels would have had the innkeeper's wife doing the cooking, but we think because of the small size of the Thompsons family, that they probably had to hire someone.
Interesting. And what are we cooking here today?
I'm just working on some pastry and making some tart shells. We're not baking in our brick oven today because of the heat.
Clock there. That's where they would write letters. There's the ink thing. Remember the feather? I'm guessing that's where you would dip the ink in with the feather. And then there's looks like checkers or chess. Okay, and this, I guess, was the ballroom. Did you say this was the ballroom?
Yeah.
Where people would come and dance. Kevin, you want to dance with me? Oh la la, look at him.
That's all I
Love, come with.
Don't sit on it.
Don't worry, I mean, look at that giant rip there. This is one of the bedrooms here that we are not allowed to go inside, but we can see from a distance. Bedroom, yes. This is Kevin's room. Oh no, it's Simon's room because there's a baby crib in here. That's my room? Let me see. No, I want this room.
No, that's my room.
Let me see my room.
This is your room.
Look, it looks like a prisoner's room, man. I'm not a prisoner. What's in this one?
Another bed.
Another bedroom?
I'm sorry.
Okay, so this right here is the bush. What did they call it again?
I don't know. Look at
The bush shelter. So I'm not gonna read all of this. Oh, something about 4 sacred medicines. Okay, so this is where they used to do. What do you call that magic? Black magic? Yeah, they used to do
just a cabin.
black magic. I'm just coming up with my own history at this point. So they used to do black magic here.
This was band camp.
Hence the fire.
This
Band
one time at band camp.
Where did you put the flute? That's how the joke goes. You're gonna do it. Finish it. Finish it. Roads right now. There's either the Mill. Is that Mill? Yeah, Mill Road, Queen Street, or the Fisherville Church. Where are we going?
We go this way, come back.
So the Fisherville Church.
Yes.
Okay, let's go to the Fisherville Church. So welcome. This is my home, the Berwick House, and we're about to visit. See, this is my garden. I would cut the lawn every day, and let's go check out my house. La la. Looks like a beautiful dining room here, and then this is my house. I used to live here back in the 1800s. There's Dad. It doesn't look like Dad. But there's my piano. Yeah, I know. Hi, me. Oh, wait, what? They have a bird trapped in a thing? So what's going on in here?
So this is actually the kitchen.
but as you can see, it's set up a bit differently than it would have been at the time.
Yeah,
So over
looks like it.
here are some 1860s historical reproductions of clothes.
Oh, wow.
So at the time, a lady would have worn about 5 to 7 layers of clothes, summer or winter, and she would have had her chemise at the bottom, her corset on top, her crinoline, and then about 5 to 7 layers of petticoats on top of that.
Oh, wow.
And she would have had her top dress over that.
I see.
So she wore that in the summer and winter with varying levels of petticoats. And then in the winter, she also wore something called a quilted petticoat, which would go underneath her cage crinoline.
There's a water pump back there. We got some garlic there too, it looks like. Let's discover this other room. There's some forks and knives and pots and pans. Kevin's going upstairs. He can't wait for me. I told you, Kevin, this was my house. I live. Oh, wow. These stairs are really. Yeah, yeah.
That's why they have it.
These stairs are steep. Here's one of the bedrooms. This is my room right here. Kevin doesn't get a room.
No, this is me.
Okay. Of course, the kids' room is yours.
I guess this is like.
Even with the croquet bat over there. You got the horse, the rocking horse. And then that's the dress she was talking about
I don't know if
downstairs.
they had ladders like that back then.
With the Mom had something like that
No,
sewing.
that, yeah, the
Yeah.
ladder. I'm just talking.
I don't know.
That looks too
Modern?
modern.
Maybe. And then we got another bedroom. This looks like the little daughter's bedroom because that looks like a doll there. And then, of course, someone else's. So we got 4 bedrooms here, and that looks like there's a crib,
So this must have been the parents.
baby's crib. So yeah, most likely the parents'
I
room.
don't know what that pan is for.
Isn't that where they used to pee?
Yeah.
Why are you telling me I don't want to know what it's for when I know? Yeah, so I decided to sell my house. It wasn't worth it anymore. We are being greeted by ducks. What kind of ducks are those? What kind of necks are those? Is that a turkey or a duck?
I think it's a duck, but I don't.
It's a mutated duck.
It doesn't say. Is that a duck?
I don't know. I never seen necks like that
Maybe it's
before
a
on a
goose.
duck. Oh, a goose. Yeah. You know what? I don't have brains today. How are you guys? How are you guys? Donald and Daffy? It's a Toulouse geese. That's what those gooses were called. And then there's the horses. Look at the horses. I hear cars. It's taking me out of the illusion, Kevin. What do you think those are?
We're still in the past.
Do you think those were washrooms?
Yeah, they were. Most likely.
I'm gonna guess that this was the church. I'm guessing this is 1861. Oh, this is the school. School sedition. Okay, well, let's go see the school. So this is where we would come into class. Hi, teacher. Are we late? Oh, perfect. So all the students would sit here, I'm guessing. And looks like they have a lot of homework to do.
A lot of the stuff, like that school, is like some of the stuff that Grandpa used to talk about.
Yeah.
I guess because Portugal was behind, I guess some of the stuff is like how it was in Portugal back in the 1930s.
I'm guessing, yeah, because Grandpa, he always talked about school, right?
Yeah, and
So it
some of the
gave you-
things even on
It
the
gave
wall.
you a good example of how Grandpa probably, he wasn't born in the 1800s, but
No,
he was
but-
like around in the
Early-
early 1940s, 1950s.
Yeah.
It's like Frank moved. Yeah. Who's Frank? I have to wait to find out. But right now we got to go to church to pray to God. Ask him to forgive us for our sins. So we're going to church now. And this is where we used to all come and pray. Back in my day. So the Fisherville Church. Let's go pray to God. There's no priest here. No one to even educate us. Oh, there's a moth. Isn't that a sign? Isn't that like a sign of like the devil? Something like that? I think it's the moth. I think Agatha, WandaVision also said it. I think this is a sign. I think we better get out of the church. It's because we're here. We haven't been to church for years, so they're after us.
Wait a minute.
So this is the graveyard where when people die, I wonder if those are real tombstones though, or if this is just for, they wouldn't bury people here, would they? Maybe the people that used to die in this area? And look, there's the spirit warning again. Well, that explains the moth inside the church.
Yeah.
Telling us that there's spirits in there. And, wait, what?
Future.
Oh my!
And the past.
I'm taken out of it. The illusion is
blending
ruined.
in together.
The illusion is ruined.
Oh, it's just blending. We're in the halfway point.
You mean it's an incursion?
Yeah.
It's the multiverse.
We went to the past.
It's the multiverse colliding. Oh, and here we got some more wagons for, I guess, the hay and stuff, and where they would cut wood. There's Frank's house. The mains. The mains. Oh wow! Oh look, we get to really go inside this place. It's dark in here. I don't know, but it's the mains. Well, it looks like there's interesting. Well, this is somebody's house, built in 1835, it says there. And now I feel like an old fart. It's really dark inside. Makes me wonder if we're allowed to be in here.
I think we are.
Why was the door closed earlier?
Look, old bolt mechanism. I'll get out of the way.
I don't know who lives here, but we're about to find out. The Taylor's Cooperage. What's a Cooper? A Cooper made wooden container. Okay, so this is where they would make wooden containers, which to store and transport wide range of items, such as flour, sugar. Okay, blah blah blah. Very nice. Well, people should come here and read it for themselves if they want to be educated. That's what they want, and I agree. Going to the Roblin's Mill. What's up with Roblin? Got a bunch of old stuff here. What's in that? Oh. Please no entry.
Searching for ghosts?
This was the staff only. Okay, office of the miller. So this is the miller's office right here. So I'm guessing this guy wasn't a steel miller. Or was he? I don't know. Isn't this where they made the butter and stuff like that? I don't know. We need a historian to explain this stuff to us. Let's go downstairs, which looks really creepy.
But other people are downstairs, so
This is where they kept the prisoners. Oh my god, it's so dark in here. I can't even see. Okay, so there's a bunch of mechanics for the miller to do his work. We still don't know exactly what kind of miller he was.
well, that is a sharpening stone there.
So maybe it was to create tools and stuff like that, I think. I don't know. I still think this place is a dungeon. We've traveled to the past, and we've seen so many historic locations that we can't even deny what we are learning and experiencing back then. We're like time travelers. But then I hear music going on in the background, and I'm like, that didn't happen back then. So I'm guessing this is where they used to pee. And then this is where someone who didn't have a lot of money had to live in. Because this place is clearly, there's like a little bed for a kid. Right? Yeah, a nice seat here. This is like Grandpa Joe's house.
Jordao.
Yeah, Jordao. Grandpa Jordao. Yeah, and that's where the father and mother, I guess, would sleep. And with the baby crib right there. They have a lot of baby cribs. Lots of people, oh, and look, one of those Sleeping Beauty things. The spin wheel, yeah. Where they used to make yarn. And a fireplace. I feel like back in my day, this is what I would have been doing. They would carry the water, I'm guessing.
How are you guys there today?
We're good. How are you?
Very, very good there, thanks. Welcome to the Stong Farm.
Oh, wow.
Is this your first time visiting?
Yes, it is.
Oh, well, welcome. So these buildings are actually really, really quite special here on the property.
Oh, these buildings.
So this building, as well as the log cabin directly across from us, the barn, and the piggery across from us, are actually all original here to the site.
Oh, wow.
Now, this was the former home of Daniel and Elizabeth Stong, as well as their 8 children. Now, the Stongs immigrated here from Pennsylvania, and during this particular period, this area was quite a large Pennsylvania German community.
So this is a barn, and obviously people lived in here back in the day. We got some interesting information that we thought was really cool. So this place was established in the 1960s? That's what he said? Well, kind of bought in the 1950s, but established, I think, in the 1960s.
Yeah, somewhere around.
To conserve the area, and apparently he was telling us some movies were filmed here, including the original X-Men. I don't remember what scene they would have used, but...
I want to rewatch just to find out.
Oh, maybe, you know what? Maybe the scene with Magneto, when his parents were killed. Maybe not. I think that was the distilleries district. Oh wait, we can go upstairs too. So this is a bedroom here. This would be an awkward place to have a bedroom. Oh, steep stairs once again. Why?
That looks dangerous to me. I'm just skittish in fact.
Yeah, there's more ropes here.
I'll watch it on the video. You're still filming.
Okay, so there's more beds here. Yeah, those stairs were weird. But there's a lot more beds here. And we got a huge spinning wheel. Oh, Kevin, meet me on the other side. Apparently there's stairs that go down. Kevin was scared of the stairs. So, yeah, we got another bedroom here with some more stuff. Interesting. And now I'm going down. To see some goats. Get to see some animals. Look at this goat. Eating the grass. Yum, 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 yum. Oh, he has a goatee. Kevin, hence why they call them goats, because they have goatees. Little rabbit.
Come out.
You want to see the chickens?
And looks like we got some chickens here. Let's see some chicken. Chicken legs. Yum, 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 yum. You're gonna be for dinner later. And then we got some sheep here. There's quite a bit of them over here. Now we get to be, oh, and they're all tagged, I just noticed. If you look on their ears, I guess that's how they can tell which one's which. What kind of noise is that? Oh my goodness. This one's just making noise like he's throwing up. Got a turkey here. It's not even Thanksgiving yet. Look at her, she's moving like a queen.
How do you know it's a sheep?
I don't know. I'm just guessing. I hear Thanksgiving is coming soon. Oh, she did not like that. Got some nice looking goats here. What are their names?
Otto and Duchess.
Oh, Otto and Duchess.
This one's calm? Maybe I'm a little scared.
That's okay. She's the easiest to parent.
Because she's the baby. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm gonna pet the baby. I don't know about the adults. And the eyes he's giving me right now.
He's just a boy.
David. I pet the goat, man. Oh. Don't scare the goat.
She got a little spooked. No, I don't want to do that.
No, she did not. I pet the goat. I'm happy. Now I gotta wash my hands.
Washing his hands.
Gotta wash your hands like in the olden days.
That's what that would go.
I was gonna pet that one goat first, the brownish one, but then I got a little frightened because the way he was looking at me looked like, you wanna fight me, bitch? And so I thought to myself, you know what? I'm gonna pet the smaller one instead. So this is where Marie lives. And Marie just invited us over, so I'm just making up names. We don't know who lives here. But one family, 2 countries, many stories. Uh-oh, what's this? Looks like a lot of learning.
The heights. I'm more scared of the heights.
So
I don't know which one I would take.
let me try. The Flynn women. This is where I guess the Flynn women would sleep. Only one bed. And then apparently if you want to write notes, just for fun, you can write some notes here. Just a fun little activity, I was told. So I learned in the Flynn house that they got potato disease. It's a disease where potatoes start growing out of their bums.
No.
This is the blacksmith shop. And you know what? When we were in the mill, I was getting confused. I thought that was the blacksmith shop. So this is where they would make, yeah, because see the anvil down there? That's where they would like hammer the tools.
I think the other one was like a mill for like sewing things.
Maybe, yeah. So this is where the black mill, I don't know why all these chairs, I guess that's where they would all sit and
smoke
and drink, get drunk. Isn't that usually? I like the anvils. I wish I could go up there and just, well, zooming in. I mean, this camera has good zoom, so. Yeah, this is where the blacksmith used to be. Remember what movie had, it's Back to the Future 3. Dr. Brown he was disguised as a blacksmith when he went to the cowboy. So there's a boot here. If the boot fits. I was gonna say there's a snake in my boot. Oh. The Flynn house that we just visited, this is connected to them because Daniel Flynn Sr., this was his shoemaker place where he came to make shoes out of all this. I'm kind of sad that they don't have people here to explain everything to us. But yeah, look. Those are all the shoes that are hung up that they didn't finish selling. Whatever happened to the people that used to live here? I'm guessing they died and people kicked them out.
They're gone.
Yeah, but what do they mean by gone? Did they go back to Ireland?
That was it, I think.
Oh, you pay attention more to history.
That's what he was saying.
Yeah, but I blank out sometimes. Just stepped on here. This is a grave burial. Oh my. And this is where they buried more people. Someone just got out. That's why it's like uncovered. Kevin. Oh, they closed the door. Why? Who lives in this house, do you think? No, not this house. This nice one here. Jill? Jill lived here. Jill and Bill. I knew those guys. Another burial site. Yeah. This is how the people used to live back then, Kevin. They just buried people in their front yard there. Okay, so this was the doctor's house. I don't know what the doctor's name was, but he had a nice house. I'm guessing doctors were paid good back then, too. Ooh, la.
Hello.
We're here to see the doctor.
Unfortunately, the doctor's not in, but I'm here to answer any questions.
Oh, okay, good. He had a nice house, though. Was he a rich doctor?
So it would really depend on where you were living and where you were practicing. If you were living in a large city and you were living in the more affluent side of the city, then your patients could afford to pay you. But if you were living in like a rural area like this village is set up to be, a lot of your patients were going to be farmers.
Yeah, that's the thing. They would plunge to take out your tooth. Kevin, you want to take out your tooth?
I already had a couple taken out.
And then we got the doctor's little kitchen here.
I didn't even notice. That's how smooth.
I think that's where they kept the water. And they would bring the water out. They would get the buckets to take the water out. Looks like a garden, yeah. Oh, you know what this is? Yeah, it's a clock to let them, because of the shadow. So right now the shadow's on this side. Oh, now the
No,
shadow.
you tell here.
Now the shadow.
You tell
Okay,
here.
let me see.
So it's
Let me see.
it's midday because
Midday?
there's no shadow.
Oh, is that how they know?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
At least I'm going off TV.
That's interesting. Well,
didn't
you know
hear.
what? I have a better clock right here.
Oh yeah, same. Let me see.
That just shows me the number.
It's 1 o'clock.
Yeah, well, one more minute. Field here with some scarecrows.
I think our backyard neighbor is a scarecrow.
Which neighbor?
The one behind us.
Oh.
But it's just a shirt.
What's Charles Irvin Weaver? Okay, let's go inside the Weaver place. So the Weaver, this is where they played with the yarn.
Let's go from here. Actually, no.
Yeah, so they would make, this is for the yarn.
So what was that? I'm so.
I kind of wish we would say, what, the mill?
Yeah.
The miller? What does the miller do? Why don't you look it up on Google instead of wondering?
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT.
Yeah, because they had no one there explaining it. So this is where they would make like blankets, I guess, out of the sheep wool. We are not sure what a miller does, but look at that cornfield, man. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. Houses, we have to figure out who they are. Like, who lived in this house? Okay, we met Jill, we met Nick.
Nick. I know
Nick?
it's Nick.
How do you know it's Nick?
Nick Jr.
No, the Mackenzie house. The Mackenzies lived here. Back then, the Mackenzie family was, they had a lot of clocks, so I'm guessing they were clock makers. Oh, so they had regular clocks back then. Why did that other guy, the doctor, was so lazy he couldn't buy a regular clock? The doctor we visited. Because this guy's a clock maker. He just came next door and say, hey, I need a clock. Instead, he had that one in his backyard.
Oh.
Doctor was so ghetto. He had all that money, couldn't even afford a clock. And then chopping wood here. Oh, look. The Mackenzies had a garden. Pumpkin patch. I don't know. They're not grown yet. The Mackenzies sold clocks, and the doctor down there couldn't even come and visit the Mackenzies. What an asshole. Food court where people can come and eat. And it looks like they have a stage there where shows can happen and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, but there is a food and drink here too.
Yeah,
I see it over there.
now I see it.
So
on the thing it said event.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, we missed this place. The town hall. Oh, this is where we would go and have discussions about things. Apparently this is the town hall where we would all come and send our complaints. There's a British flag there because Canada used to be Britain back then. When did we fight for our independence? What year was
We didn't
that?
fight for our independence.
What's Canada's Day all about?
That's when we got separated from Britain.
Oh.
I'm on camera, so now I'm like, I don't know.
We don't
if I
remember.
wanna
Yeah,
state my
Kevin's gonna give
history.
fake history. You know what?
Okay, I'll give you fake history.
Okay, go.
That's when we fought the British, and our younger brother, America, was all like, they're against Britain now.
And we were like, why don't we get independence?
Yeah,
And
no,
Britain-
they were like, why don't we get independence?
Yeah, and Britain was like, get out of here, Canada.
No, Britain was nice to America and said, okay, we'll give you independence, America. But that filthy Canada, they have to fight.
You want to complain about it?
Yeah.
Now's your chance.
Yeah.
Complain.
I want my independence, Britain. You didn't see that.
I saw enough. The photography studio, the Bolton shop, hands-on history, open today. Let's go see what they used to do in here. I'm guessing this was for the winter, right?
Yes, snowshoes for on top of the snow.
Oh, wow.
What's the bug for?
It's a boot jack to take off your boots.
Oh, wow. That looks cool.
I was
Very
gonna
heavy,
try
right?
it. Yeah, it's very.
You can
heavy.
try it because it's actually solid iron. It won't damage it.
Oh, is that how it went?
I don't know.
Yeah, put it down on the floor.
Oh,
Put your left heel into the U and your right foot on top of the body and then pull.
oh, okay.
Oh,
I didn't
wow.
fully do it, but I see.
Kevin, what is this? Time travel?
What is this, David?
Yeah.
Because if you're time traveling, look what's happening.
The incursions,
The incursion.
they're real.
By our time traveling, we have now caused fire hydrants to come back into the past.
Unless they were
Oh
always-
my. No, they were never here, Kevin. That's a modern day device.
Apparently this is the meeting house. I don't know what the town hall was for if we had a meeting house also. Oh, they even have the table in there. So I guess if they needed more tables, I don't know. And yeah, we're here having a meeting right now, me and Kevin. Kevin, I'm meeting you. You look drunk.
I am drunk.
Let's go. There's a rabbit in there. Sweeping. It's a sleeping rabbit. And what's in here? Is it for the rabbit?
Yeah, more rabbits.
More rabbits? Oh my goodness, there actually is. Wow, the rabbit gets all this to himself, eh? It's like the comfort inn for rabbits. Being invited into the Masonic Lodge. Let's go upstairs first. There's a downstairs area too.
I gotta say, man, Pioneer Village, it's a really relaxing place. It's definitely really humid today, though. But other than that, I mean, there's a little bit of a breeze. But for the most part, I think it's a beautiful looking place. If you just want to enjoy history, and even if you don't care too much about history, it's interesting being in this environment, like feeling and looking at how people used to live back in the day, and be like, man, how did we get to where we are now? I mean, it's amazing, and this was like over 100 years ago now, so it's amazing how much we have advanced in where we are today. Like when we saw the doctor stuff, that was the stuff where I was like, wow, thank goodness we're not back then. So everybody, it looks like Kevin and I are done. What we saw was the last of it all, and look, this was a fun. It's been a long time since I came to Pioneer Village, so it was nice coming here and experiencing and learning a lot of this stuff. If you guys want to learn, I recommend you to come to Pioneer Village and get educated. I won't be able to educate you. I'm not good at that, but the people here who work here, they do a great job at educating people, and that's why you should come here and check out Pioneer Village. I think it's a great experience, and it's really beautiful here. I mean, just look at this place. It's amazing. So with that being said, everybody, I hope you guys like this video. Please subscribe to my channel, and until next time, take care.